Hey everybody, welcome to the HITI pregame show with James. A pleasant Friday afternoon to you wherever you may be. As the Halos take on the Minnesota Twins, it's the first game of a three-game series here with the Angels and Twins coming up at 6:38. Minnesota comes in at 24-20. Angels coming in at 23-22. Last night, or yesterday I should say, the Angels were able to split the four-game series with the Orioles, which seemed like a tough task. I mean, they won the first game, Otani pitching there, then they dropped the middle two, and then held on yesterday to win the fourth and final game of that series, thankfully. The Minnesota Twins lost 2 out of 3 to Dodgers in LA, so that was a tough thing. And some news coming in, Joey Gallo will be out today's game, so he won't be playing. Normally he would be there, and he's done well, especially with the being the leadoff guy, which he doesn't want to be, but they kept putting him in there, but not tonight as he feels a little discomfort to be out. Let's get to today's starters. So Reed Detmers will start for the Angels. He's 0-3 with a 4.89 ERA, 35 innings pitched, 19 earned runs, 39 hits, 41 strikeouts, and 14 walks, 4 home runs given up in 7 starts. So this will be his 8th. The last start he had was last Saturday at Cleveland. He got a no decision. He pitched well enough, but the bullpen gave it up. So he got a no decision, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He's got the fastball at 95, which you can blow the batters away with. 86 miles per hour changeup, 76 miles per hour curveball, and then he got the 90 miles per hour slider, which he has to be better with. I was looking at the location of most of his pitches, and it was unfortunate to see his slider leak over the middle of the plate, especially when he faces those right-hand batters. Detmers is going to get hit on. So he's got to locate that better, either lower in the zone or more into the zone against the right-hander, more inside, I should say. With the fastballs, excuse me, keep going there with that. That should be fine there. And mix in that curveball. So get him surprise called strike threes. I would like to see that today. For the Twins, you got right-hander Joe Ryan, the lefty Detmers, righty Joe Ryan. He's 26 years of age. He was born in San Francisco, California in 1996. He went to Cal State Stanislaus. Don't know where that is. He was drafted in 2018 by Tampa Bay in the 7th round, 210th overall pick. He made his debut in September 1st of 2021. This year he's been awesome. He's 6-1 with a 2.16 ERA, 50 innings pitched, 35 hits, 57 strikeouts, 12 earned runs, 7 walks, 4 home runs given up in 8 starts. So this will be the 9th start for Joe Ryan today. The last start he had was 5-13, so last Saturday against the Cubs. He got his win. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts. So he's been really good this year so far, possibly an all-star, I would think. He's got 93 miles per hour fastball, 80 miles per hour slider, and a 83 miles per hour changeup. Something I noticed with his pitches, he's going to use the forcing fastball 58% of the time. So he's very powerful with that. The split finger fastball, you'll see it probably drop. You'll see it tumble. And that's something you'll see. He gets not most of his strikeouts. I think most of them come from the forcing fastball. But his split finger is the one that drops and it dips in the lower part of the zone and out of it. It fools the hitter. So it's a great strikeout pitch. And then he also has a sweeper, and that's deadly against the left-handed batters. So when he goes up against, either Rengifo or Otani, any of the left-hander switch-headed batters, that sweeper is going to come through. So look out for that. And then his slider, it's pretty much in the same area outside zone, or a little bit outside of the zone to left-handed batters. So it's really tough to track if you're a batter up there. So he's been really, really good this year. Joe Ryan. It's going to be a really tough task to beat him tonight, I think, with the Angels and Twins. Some advertisements. Looking forward to buying for next. Well, if you're going out tonight, it's a Trucker Hat Country Weekend. Tomorrow is the post-game concert with Russell Dickerson. And then Sunday is 107 start against Minnesota here, 3-game series. You got 3 games against the Red Sox, day off Thursday, and then the reversible bucket hat next Friday against Miami in that series with the Marlins. So if you're looking for tickets, look nowhere further than 714 tickets. If you're looking for Angel tickets, the Laker conference finals games tickets are also on there. Anything you would think of, concert tickets, theater tickets. Look for great deals on those events. No hidden fees or surprises at checkout. And then the great thing about that is that, excuse me, you'll put in the code HITI and you get 10% off. So it's a really good bargain there. You put that in the checkout, and then you'll be in the drawing for a free Halos jersey monthly, and then you'll get $5 cash back on your purchase. So it's all working out right there. And then you could use those cash back on other purchases as well with 714 tickets. So it all works out right there. Also, HITI's happy to announce the partnership with the local brewery across from Catella on the north side of the street in Anaheim, Noble Ale Works. And there'll be a HITI night coming up soon, first night in June. I believe it will be the 9th of June or 10th. Check out Todd Fox with that on the post-game show if you have any questions with that. Their location is on 1621 Sinclair Street B, Anaheim, California, 92806. Check out the food. We're going to have giveaways. There's going to be, beer specials. Todd Fox will have all those. I personally can't wait to try all their local brewery brews, the food. They have this cinnamon roast crunch, I believe it is, or IPA. So normally I'm not an IPA person, but I will try it. I think anything sweet like that, anything new like that, I will definitely try. So I can't wait for that. And then please check out the HITI podcasts here on YouTube. You'll find it. You'll find a new one recapping the 4-game series against Baltimore, and then recapping previewing, this Minnesota series. So check out that also, and all the HITI social media pages. Fernando has always the questions of the days, always good stuff, always questions that deal with the organization and the team. So it's really good stuff whenever a question's out there. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, check out all of that for Halos in the Infield. So let's get to the lineups, as Minnesota will lead off with Donovan Solano, the first baseman. Batting second is Carlos Correa. He's the shortstop. Batting third is Byron Buxton, the designated hitter. They figure, I think, to not have him field as much, he won't have more of a risk getting injured. And then we've seen when he's healthy, he's an all-star. He plays like an all-star. When he's not healthy, the team hurts when he hurts, basically. Kyle Farmer will be the third baseman, batting cleanup, the former Red. Batting fifth in right field, it'll be the Kyle Garlick with a K at the end. He's in right field. Batting sixth is the catcher behind the plate. It'll be Ryan Jeffers. Batting seventh is Will Castro, the second baseman. Batting eighth will be the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. And then batting ninth is Michael A. Taylor in center field. So he's out there for Buxton now with the injury concerns to Buxton uh, happening again. They will definitely make that change. Let's get to the Angels lineup. In center field, you notice a change. Mickey Moniak will lead off in center field for the Angels. He's been really good this year so far, coming up last Friday and starting his first game on his birthday last Saturday, his 25th-year-old birthday party in which he homered. And he has 2 home runs this season so far. Taylor Ward will bat second in left field. Batting third is Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. Batting fourth is Hunter Renfroe in right field. Batting fifth is Brandon Drury at first base. Batting sixth is Gio Urshela at third. Batting seventh is Luis Rengifo, the second baseman. Batting eighth is Chad Wallach, the catcher. And then batting ninth is Zach Neto, the shortstop. And it's kind of a surprise that they have Taylor Ward batting second. I think it was Mark Langston yesterday, I believe it was, or maybe it was Gubaza for yesterday's game. They noticed something with Ward. He has such a big swing, and sometimes he gets behind on the swings and misses. So that's something to look at for Taylor Ward, for him to get better with. I think he's got to shorten that stride to the plate, I would think. So let's get into the scores of the day so far. The Pirates are leading the Diamondbacks 11-1 in the bottom of the sixth. That's in Pennsylvania. The Yankees lead the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. That looks like it's in the bottom of the seventh. 1-0. The Rays lead the Brewers in St. Petersburg, top of the ninth. Detroit and Washington are going in the bottom of the sixth. Detroit leads 8-0. Washington, by the way, they are coming off of being swept. The Cubs lead the Phillies in Philadelphia 8-1. That's in the bottom of the fifth. Baltimore leading Toronto 3-1 in the top of the sixth. Cleveland leading the Mets in Queens 5-3. That's also in the bottom of the sixth. 1-0 Atlanta as they lead Seattle in the bottom of the sixth in Georgia. No score in the bottom of the third between Colorado and Texas. That is, of course, in Arlington. 1-0 Houston leads Oakland in Texas, top of the third. The White Sox lead the Kansas City Royals 2-0 in Chicago, bottom of the second. No score, top of the second, the Dodgers and the Cardinals. That's a big 4-game series there. Of course, you got the Twins at the Angels. And then Boston at San Diego. That should be an interesting series. The Padres struggling. The Red Sox are there. And then later on, the last game of the day or night, Miami at San Francisco. Miami, by the way, will be here next weekend. And they've won 5 straight. They are the ones who swept Washington 3 straight. So it's interesting to note how good Miami is coming in. And then we'll see how Boston is, how they do against San Diego this weekend down there before both of those teams come up to play the Angels. So let's get into some of these. One comment here. Andrew, shout out to you. He says, do you think Taylor Ward can recover and be what he was last year? It seems I'm too negative, it seems like. But I think there needs to be more of that. And it just seems like Taylor Ward, that was maybe a 1-year thing with him where he looked like an all-star, where he looked like he can do whatever he wanted to do and do it well. Now it seems like with himself moving around the lineup a lot, that really kills his routine I think as a batter, you want to know where you bat, and it needs to be a routine thing where you know where you bat every day, not juggled around like he's been seventh, second, leading off. It's just unfortunate. Um, but yeah, and then the fielding, you could tell he has trouble sometimes with the baseballs, and they always say the ones hit right to him are the hardest to catch. But it seems like he's had so many difficult plays. And then there's so many plays also where he's tracked the ball wrongfully and either got by him or over him, and that led to big innings for the other team. So it just seems like whatever he had last year is gone, and he honestly seems like a lost cause. I think I hope I'm wrong with that, but that's what I think, unfortunately. Alex, and shout out to you. I met you that one Saturday the 6th. I think that was the 6th. Yeah. He says, I say play Mickey more than Ward, and I'll tell you what, if Moniak continues to play well and hit well, the Angels might make that move. It's unfortunate, too, when you think about it, with Joe Adell. Remember, he was supposed to be the guy, and he's just stuck down there in AAA. He's just stuck down there. And it goes to show you, Moniak, yeah, he was pissed that he was not on the Major League roster coming up for the season opener. So you can tell he was mad about that, and he's taken full advantage of that so far whenever he's been able to start. Now, Mike Trout, again, he'll be out tonight for rest. I thought he was going to rest yesterday, but I think they figure they want him to win, they want him to play, and they want to get a split with the Orioles. And that's why he played yesterday. And that's why he's out today. And we saw that, yeah, believe it was on Cinco de Mayo with Mike Trout taking the day off, knowing that they had Houston and, Texas and Houston coming in, and then a long road trip. That's all I can explain it. I know Todd Fox will have a different opinion when the post game will come up, and I invite everyone here to go watch that because he'll have some fiery opinions, probably different than mine, I would say, about rest and just the way things are. I think Andrew can attest to it. It's a different way of how players are handled nowadays. It's just different. It's odd, but that's what it is. So again, Joe Ryan, the right-hander, going for the Twins. He's a tough cookie, 6-1. Reed Detmers has to do better with that slider. He is 0-3, the lefty, going for his first win. Hopefully, he'll get some good luck finally going his way instead of bad luck and the bullpen and his walks letting him down. That's the hope. So, Alex, one more time. Let's see. As much as I like Adele, I'd rather see him play somewhere else, somewhere a lot. Yeah, it's amazing how much experience he got when he came up. And then you tell he wasn't ready yet. Now, I don't know if he'll ever be ready, at least in this organization. Maybe if he goes somewhere else, if he gets traded somewhere else, then he'll find the opportunities to play somewhere else and more opportunities to start. There's always a thing where I'm guessing he'll go to Cincinnati or he'll go to just somewhere where they're looking to get younger and they have trade pieces that they need to get rid of. That could be the case with Joe Adell, because it just seems like I don't know if he'll ever get called up here again unless it's a injury thing where the Angels are really depleted. That's all I can think of, honestly. So that's been the pregame show. Join us tomorrow, probably half an hour before we started today, because the game will. Oh no, it's at 7:07, so it'll be in half an hour more than what we started today. So just think about 6 o'clock tomorrow. I should be on. Tomorrow, of course, 7:07 because the Fox window is between 4 and 7. So they get that window, and if you want your game shown on television, you have to do it not between 4 and 7. That's the thing. Alex says, I wouldn't mind picking up Alexis Diaz. I'm guessing he is a pitcher. I don't know that name by heart, but tell you what, any pitcher, I won't say any, but there is, he's from the Cincinnati Reds. He made his debut in 2022. Last year he was 8 career average, I want to say, is 8-4. I don't know if the Reds would make that move, but okay, I remember him from the WBC. Yeah. Brother Redwin Diaz, yeah. Drafted in 2015, 12th round, made his debut last year in April. That would be something. Because the Reds feel like they would be giving up something. This sounds so cliche, but then the Angels feel like they would be giving up something. But then you realize Adele would not really work here. So I don't know. That's going to be a tough decision. And I think the Angels have to make that very soon if they want to compete for this year or grab some arms and trade Ohtani half of this year. We'll find out. They just have to play better for them to be winners at the trade deadline instead of being losers, like it seems like they are always. Grill Master's here. He says hello, and then he says, "Does Diaz drive Alexis?" Okay. See what you did there. It's funny. I know Todd just says nope. I'm very easy to laugh, but I'm holding my fire, pal. I think we'll end the pregame with that. Again, Joe Ryan going for the Twins. He's awesome. Reed Detmer's hoping to get his first win and just do better with that slider. Yeah, I definitely walked into that one, Andrew. I knew once I finished the last word, I was done. I was so done. So we'll take it from here. Again, check out the Todd Fox post-game show after the game. 7-1 for tickets for your ticket needs. Again, the Laker Conference Championships or Conference Finals. I know Game 3 is Saturday, tomorrow. So check that out. If you're looking for Angel tickets, concert tickets, whatever the case may be, go to 7-1 for tickets for that. And shout out to Noble Ale Brewery. I'm hoping to get in there. Noble Ale Works. I should get that right. I'm hoping to get in there and try that new cinnamon toast crunch or roast crunch IPA. I gotta go try that next weekend. Maybe stop by before the game. We'll have a little chit chat over there on the 26th. So everyone take care. The IPA, and I know they have cans. I know they've been selling out of it, Andrew. And I was hoping to take a 6-pack home, but I know that's been on. They've been selling out of the order of that. But I'm willing to try it, definitely. So everyone take care and go Halos. Hopefully they can start off on the right foot. Rest in peace to Jim Brown. He was a pillar in the world, I should say, an activist, a great football player, actor, just a great, noble person. I think Jim Brown was. So it is unfortunate that we lost him, 87-year-old today. He passed away. Andrew has the same sentiments, and that would be a score. Yeah, and I gotta check back with I believe their Instagram Noble works. I gotta see if they're sold out, or call them and see if they can hook a brother up. But everyone take care. Go Halos.